Yeah. So I went to the Moodle and I've downloaded the template that is there for you. All right. I'm showing you this template here now. Are you seeing the Microsoft template? Hello? Are you seeing the Microsoft template? All right.
Awesome.
Get it? All right. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to take all the work that you have done, copy the work, and you are now going to paste it in this template. Right. Good. So this is what will happen. I want you to look. This template is already fixed. It's already fixed. So all you have to do is to tab. And you move to the end of this, it says a heading. So if you move here, if I tap on heading, at the end here, at the end of heading, the heading is gonna tell you what type of heading is this. This heading here is heading number 1. So 3 headings you will normally use. You know, heading number 1, heading number 2, and heading number 3. So this is heading number 1. Heading number 1 is center. So just use it, center, bold center. The second heading, there's another heading here. This is heading number 2. Heading number 2 is flush left, bold. So it's flush left and it's bold. And the next heading, those are subheadings. So let us say for the first heading, number 1, this is the first chapter number 1. But on the chapter number 1, the first chapter, you have your introduction. But your introduction, you don't have to get a heading for introduction, because here is where you're just gonna carry your introduction. Right? But then follow your introduction, maybe it's the background. Right? So your second left, flush left, this is your background. And let us assume that under background, you have another heading under your background. That is where the third heading comes in. That's where the third heading comes in. Are you with me?
Yes.
All right.
Trying to.
Let's let us look at this table. So here you have tables already. It's a skeleton of table already installed for you. So this is what you're going to do. Here, what you're going to do? You are going to copy this table. I copy this table. Control C, I'm copying this table. And I am going to paste this table on a I need a blank page. So I go to blank page. I just select the blank page, right? No, it's thing wrong. So I need a blank page. I'm adding another page. All right. So go to the end of the document. And Control and V is for paste. So it depends on how many how many tables you need. Then you copy this table, you copy and you add your information, and then you do the author, then you do the reverse and replace it in the document. So all you're gonna do, highlight, because it's already in rows and columns, you highlight. Let me say the first, sorry, guys. And let's assume that this first row, I have PA1, because this here is about my participants, right? And then whatever is the heading, and then you do it as it. And that's it. Now, if you need more columns or more rows, all you need to do, when you come to the end of the table, there's a plus sign. You tap on the plus, and when you tap on the plus, it's gonna increase your rows. Right? You tap on the plus sign. Can you see the plus sign? Are you seeing the plus sign?
No, miss.
You're not seeing you seen the cursor? You see me doing an operation on the table?
Yeah, yeah.
Good. So to the far, let me highlight. I'm all the way to this first column on my left. All right. Look at the end. I'm moving the cursor to the end of it. Have you seen a line highlighted? You see? Okay.
Yes.
Are you seeing a line now? Right. You see the line. So just push to the far left. And there is you're gonna see it is a circle, and in the circle is a plus sign. So I'm gonna press the plus sign and press it, and there another column is added. So I'm gonna do the same for this column. So you can see, let me put a different color. You see it now, right? All right, let me just do it for the column. I'm assuming that we want to add another column. I can add a column before and I can add a column after, right? Come on, don't show off. Let me just put another color. All right, so look what's going on here. I can move, I tap on it. You see what's going on here? You see a line just operate, it just shows up, pops up like that.
Yes.
Right, so you go now to this line to the very top. You're gonna see it, so I tap on it, and there is another column. So it is already in. So all you need to do is to add your rows and your columns that you need, copy your information and put it over. All right. And then when you finish this table here, I'm assuming this is the first table. I tap on the table. Control C is for copies. Or I want to cut it completely. It's Control C, CTRL X. I cut it off. And I want to paste it somewhere in the document. So I'm going to move up. And I move up, I find my area. I know it's in chapter 2. And I need my table here. Wherever I need my table, I'm going to insert the table. So now I'm inserting my table. I tab because I need my table. Come on. So, and I want to paste this Control and V. Right? So I brought, CTRL Control, X is the copy, is the cut, CTRL and C together is copy, and the paste is CTRL and V. So CTRL is your tool. This is your baby. All right. So that is what you do. You insert your tables, all your tables. Look at the heading, the title of the table, how you title it, you label it. It is italicized and it's up. At the bottom of each table, you must put a note. What this table is about, or what the graph is about, what the chart is about. You must put a note to this table, the graph or figure. All right. And the same operation for labeling of tables. We do the same for charts, graphs, and figures. Right? You see it is italicized. It is italicized. And you write your note, what it signifies, and that's it. The next thing you need to zero in on, it's your reference and the in-text citation. You were given an opportunity to use a software to assist you in cross-referencing. And if you weren't able to use it, I think it is time for you to work on it now so that your in-text citation matches what is there in your reference. Students tend to lose marks based on the in-text citation not corresponding with what is there, the reference page, when you run it through the system. So you need to zero in on that. Students also lose marks, points based on the style of writing. So you need to, the 70th edition, you need to stick to 70th edition. Students would also lose points based on the old presentation of their work. So I'm showing you how to create your graphs, your charts, your tables, how to present them in your work. Those are some key pointers that you need to look at because you'll be graded on it. Another thing, at the first page, very first page is where you're going to add, you add your name of your institution, what is your topic, what is your research report, and you, where you put it? You put your name, and because it is a partial fulfillment of your bachelor's degree. So all of that is going to go on your first page, right? And this here. Now, what you should bear in mind is that you have until August or July, at the ending of July, to complete and submit your work. If you, perchance, you have issues and you cannot meet the deadline, that is the 30th of July, I'm kindly asking you to reach out so that I can work with you to complete your work. If you finish before, go right ahead and submit your work. I am going to set up a submission stream link where you will submit your copy. Any changes, I will let you know. I will notify you before the submission period on my part. So you don't be afraid. I'm gonna deal with you. So you have 1 month from date to review your work, put it into context, make sure your theoretical framework is intact, your lit review, that's your chapter 2, it's crisp. Chapter 3, I know it's kind of troubling. Some students have some issues. Some students have issues 4 and 5 because they would have mixed up the 2, but you have time to fix it, right? So not because today is my last day with you, It will be our last meeting. If you need me to do anything to double check, see what's happening, I know that I am taxed with time. I have so much going on, but you're my priority also, and I have to dedicate some time. So if you know that you need me next week for an hour class, just let me know today. Or you need me for the full 2 hours next week, just let me know. In other words, although we have come to the conclusion of our sessions, I am still here for you. I think I owe you guys some time.
Doc, I sent you an email last Monday and I haven't received any word from you.
Because you sent it late, it was sent late, and that's why I did not just stop. 1 minute.